Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another D-Team campaign episode. And today I think Crow is the only one who hasn't done the recap recently, so we're just gonna make him do it.
All right, so we after adventuring in the spatial rift, we got a ride via Darkrai to Kapim Town. I believe Quill recapped the daycare shenanigans, so we'll just go ahead and we met Farron in a warehouse where we exchanged some information and returned our key. Why is the name blanking on me? Our rock with patterns on it, or MacGuffin rock, and we decided to hunker down after getting paid, and we did some shopping. Uh, Newbie dipped a guy in the schnoz for for disgracing the name of Kiona. While Iris sent some letter away, and then we went and met with the. Well, I think we slept first, but after the fact, we decided we were going to go see the Zekrom dudes, the ideal cult. Is Yeah, it's a cult, and we wanted to hitch a ride with them to the Mist Continent, where they're going to go to the Glacier Palace, where we hope to go to the Tau Plane. And seeing as we don't really want to pay, we entered Iris entered a sort of a talent show audition to be the entertainment on their cruise, and she passed with flying colors. And I believe that's where we stopped.
You missed one thing.
What did I miss?
Human guy came up to us in the middle of the night.
All right.
That's right.
Don't worry, it's just not important.
Yeah, my reasoning is Hope is just didn't like that guy.
I'll just write that down as not important was not important. I write down what they say during the recaps, so that way I can see what they're paying attention to. Hehehe. Alright, so today is the day that the Zekrom people are going to return to the Mist Continent with the winners from their giveaway, and you have your invitations. Iris's is obviously to be the entertainment. Yours is to be the entertainment for the entertainment, or something like that.
So I don't get anything for that recap because I forgot the human.
Oh no, no, yeah. Roll yourself a D4.
Oh, D4.
Yeah, got a 3. That's better than someone's gotten with a few of his D6s.
All right. Cool. All right. So where are we? Are we like waking up a brand new day?
Yeah, you're probably eating the choose it yourself breakfast that the inn has here, or whatever.
Iris is stuffing herself with pancakes.
You probably got yourself like 3 hours before you have to make it to the boat, and then it will shove off in another 2.
Well, when I get up, I have to do my stretches of truth, and they just kind of look like ever.
That doesn't have anything to do with stretching the truth, does it?
Yes.
He doesn't get it. I love it.
Yeah, and I eat my food and I guess prepare to go with the whatever they're called of Zekrom.
I think they're called Templars, just like you.
Yeah, but I mean their formal name.
What's the Templar of Reshiram's formal name?
Oh, it's called Heavenly Wings. That's me. I'm a Templar in training.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, if these guys try to sell you, Zekrom, just nod and smile, but don't fall for it. They're a little pushy, unlike
It's
Grisham.
it's fine. I'm just there to be the entertainment. And you guys
Okay.
are just there to entertain me.
Why does that fill me with dread?
I don't know.
Well, in any case, it's probably going to be a really smooth ship ride, and nothing will happen. It'll be great.
Yep, probably. I mean, what could
I mean-
happen on a ship?
Yeah, what could go wrong?
Famous last words have been spoken. Is that all you want to do before we fast forward to the boat time?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you make it to the boat with all your stuff, and the captain kind of checks your tickets and lets you aboard the vessel, and he's like, thank you for coming on the Great Whelp."
Whelp.
The Great Whelp.
Have that plastered on the side.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Never heard of
odd.
a ship like this.
Yeah, that's a odd name for a ship.
Sounds really apathetic.
It's Whelp with an H. So it's like when you punch someone.
Oh.
I'm sure that newbie gave someone a whelp yesterday. Actually, we know he did because you saw him.
Yeah, I was an eyewitness to it.
All right. So the
Let's
ship
get on.
already has the flag of the Templar of Zekrom flying overboard, and there's like 30 crew. It's very nice. It's well maintained. Got some nice staining on the plank decks. Everything looks very nice and neat. And some of the crew shows you to your rooms. You notice that they take Iris into a different direction. And
Bye, Iris.
you guys kind of go down the stairs.
I love the apathetic bye, Iris.
Bye, Iris. And
You guys, it could be a little more. It's a little too black around here. It's really gothic. You could throw some white in there just to, make it stick
you
out a
telling
bit
this
more.
to the escort?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, they're very interested in their color scheme, but they paid well to put up all those dreary sheets.
Yeah, it's really depressing if you ask me.
Well, if you threw up white everywhere, you would probably have a similar problem. That you need some variety.
Oh, look, that's just me, but I would kind of prefer that it sticks out a bit more.
Yeah, so eventually you guys reach your room. It's pretty small. It's like a crew cabin from the looks of it. So there's just a bunk with 2 beds. It's kind of cramped in here as far as horizontally goes. It's deeper than it is wide. And it's not fancy. There's like a desk and some drawers. Not a whole lot of space, but enough for your means.
How long will this journey take, Mr. Escort, sir?
Well, it depends on the winds, the waves, and any unforeseen complications. But if all goes well, it should only take 3 or 4 days. And if all goes poorly, it could take indefinitely.
That's
No.
if the ship sinks, right?
Yeah, it's everyone
Yeah.
says that ships have terrible luck, but that's just an urban legend. We've only ever had it take us like 10 days to go this course before. But yes, the fastest we've gone is 3 days. So I'm sure we can do it again if the winds and waves are willing.
Yeah, yeah. I'm optimistic about this. I mean, we're just on an adventure and on a ship.
Well, it's more like a cruise than an adventure, unless of course you haven't done uh, much on the sea.
Oh no! I haven't. I've like never been on a ship before.
Well, welcome aboard. I hope you find out that you don't get seasick.
I don't get seasick.
Because if you do get seasick, it might be a problem for your bunkmate.
I'll just take the top one.
I mean, it'll be a worse problem for him if you're on the top and he's on the bottom and you get seasick, of course.
I'll be fine, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm a Templar of Reshiram. You know, we train very rigorously. I won't let no water get the best of me.
You do realize Reshiram's a fire type.
Yes, but he is also a dragon type. You know,
Yeah, a dragon doesn't have anything to do with water.
he doesn't take water hits his bad.
Takes water for his bath. Everyone takes water for a bath unless you're like a rock and ground type.
Well, I mean, he doesn't take water attacks as, as bad
Said
as.
as bad with a D, not a TH.
Oh, I see. Well, I would also recommend proper bathing still.
Yeah, of course.
Because, some people think, oh, I'm on the ocean and there's water everywhere. It'll shower for me. No, it doesn't. In fact, it makes you smell like worse. Because there's a lot of salt in it.
Yeah, but we can probably take it from here.
Okay,
Mr.
just let me know if you need any more friendly seafaring advice.
Okay.
Well, we're simply passengers, but yeah, we'll do that, Mr. Pokemon. I don't know the identity of.
All right. Well, he goes away and leaves you to your own devices.
All right. So, are we just gonna stay in our room and avoid Zekrom guys?
I mean, we could. Or we could go out and, look at the ocean, but now that I'm thinking about it, that actually sounds kind of boring since it's just flat out there.
You'll like it for about I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, and then you'll probably be like, "This is boring."
Yeah, that's about what I expected, actually.
Hmm.
You want to play rock, paper, scissors again?
Oh, sure, you know it.
All right, Iris, you're led to your room, which isn't below decks, and it is a very nice looking room. It's got padded carpets. There's enough room for you to run around and jump up and down and all that good stuff so you can practice. You've got a desk and like more than one wardrobe that's full size. You have 4 beds to yourself. There's some flowers next to the window. There actually is a window in this room. Your standard hottie actress accommodations.
Neat. I like the room.
Well, we're glad that you like it. It is the high class of the ship. We rarely use it, but we keep it very fine. They wanted to make sure that you had everything you needed.
Glad to hear it. This place. She looks around. Yeah, I think I should be able to get plenty of good practice in this sort of room. Thanks.
You're welcome. They wanted me to tell you that they expect 2 performances a day.
Alright, 2 performances. That should be fine.
And then we also have some props and things stored away in one of those wardrobes as well, if you want to use any.
Ooh, that could be fun. Yeah, I'll have to take a look through and see what they've got.
Yeah, so if you spend your time to practice, you get advantage on the rolls that you'll make during the performances.
Okay. Yeah,
Or-
Iris is probably going to do that.
Or you can explore with the other 2.
I'd just like to point out how I love how rock, paper, scissors is our scene transition.
Every time. Every time is rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, Cyrus is going to look through the wardrobe, see what props are in there, see what looks good to sort of work with, and formulate her ideas of what she wants to do for performances and stuff.
Yeah, there's basically anything that you would see regularly. There's things to juggle, torches, balls, knives, all the works. Maybe one of those fire-breathing rods, handkerchiefs, top hat.
Could she pull a Lucius out of her hat?
Well, it's just a regular hat, so unless you could always drop it on your head and use ally switch. Actually, you don't have that.
Yeah.
You don't have the TM for that.
She's not a psychic type, though. That would actually be a legitimately neat sort of thing to do, but nah. Okay, gotcha.
All right, so are you gonna do the prep for this time frame?
Yeah.
All right then, Newbie and Hope. Other than rock, paper, scissors, is there? What do you think you're gonna do?
Well, I just had one thought while I was busy just talking to the narrator. So I actually had a thought. Maybe we should, hunt down the nearest lifeboat because, plan a route just in case a sea monster attacks us.
Well, even if there's not a sea monster, that's actually a good idea. Let's go and do that.
Yeah.
All right, where you gonna go looking for the boat, the longboat, whatever that's called?
Like hanging off the side, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna try to go behind the wheel to look for it, or?
Just look over the side of the boat. We're seeing if they're kind of on the side, on a rope or whatever.
They're not on. It's not on the sides of the boat.
They're on the boat.
They might be. They might not be.
Well, let's just kind of
roll a
wander.
perception check.
Okay.
Both?
Oh.
Yeah.
I keep on thinking it's going to be good, but
And then it's
I'm not.
You're not Eugene.
Yeah,
Eugene
exactly.
is not. Oh man, he's gonna roll nat 20. Close enough. All right, so Hope, you see the nose sticking out when you turn your head towards the back, and you get the idea that it's hanging from the back side of the boat.
I think I found it. It's over there. Okay, so if it all goes south, we'll just run towards this.
They only have one lifeboat?
It seems. Do they?
That's you can only see one.
There's no more.
From this angle, you don't know if there's more or not, but you know that there's at least one.
Okay, well, let's go look at it right now and see if there's more there.
Are you gonna like crawl along the side of the ship to go see it?
Or we'll just go to the back of it and just look over the back.
Well, the reason I say this is on this boat, in order to do that, you'd have to get behind the wheel, and the crew doesn't want you going that way.
No, they told
no
me that.
passengers behind the red line.
Excuse me. I point to the nearest Templar.
Okay. He's just kind of like, yeah.
Hey, how many lifeboats are there in case we hit an iceberg or something?
I don't know. You're quite dramatic to think we're gonna hit an iceberg.
Well,
but we hired the best of the best, so don't worry, young investigator. Well, you are perfectly safe with us and with them.
Well, I don't know. Anyone in my experience can roll a nat 1. Oh, sorry. Yeah, metagaming. Sorry. Anything could go wrong.
I'm sure that you'll find that that anything going wrong is not ideal, and there is nothing not ideal about.
Well, the truth of the matter is that it might happen.
Well, we do everything we can to make sure everything stays ideal. Anything not ideal is kept out. That's why we hired the best crew possible.
Well, the truth is you might be wrong.
I think what he's trying to say is Kira might freeze things.
No one's seen Kira in a while.
I saw him the other day. Sort of.
Right. And I saw Reshuram the other day.
You're lying.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's ideal not to lie. And I'm also pretty sure that you're not living very ideally.
Oh. That doesn't even make any sense.
Newbie's just kind of taking a few steps away from the situation now.
You want to take an inside check?
If you knew what the opposite of ideals was, it would be like complacency or apathy.
Not necessarily. That's true, those things are not ideal, but so is laziness and...
Those are synonymous.
No. Aloofness is when you don't care. When you're lazy, you just don't do anything.
Well, following truth is ideal.
I feel like those are mutually exclusive. And I'm pretty sure you feel the same. 'Cause you're sounding like a Templar of Reshuram.
That is because I am.
Well, I'm not entirely sure how you got on this boat, but...
I was invited.
Alright, that one I can believe because I don't think you could get here any other way.
But
Point it doesn't make it an ideal circumstance.
Well, I think it would also be ideal if you told me how many lifeboats were on this ship?
I don't know the answer to that. You could. Why don't you ask one of the crew? The crew isn't of the Templar of Reshiram or Zekrom. You know that, right?
Well, I do it myself, but you have this rule that I must follow where I can't pass this red line or
Oh no,
something to
that's not our rule. That's their rule. They don't like it when the passengers bother the guy running the wheel. Someone tried to like stick a pencil in between it or something like that.
Oh, that's a pretty good idea.
So they quit letting passengers up there.
So is this guy behind behind the line?
No, he's on the deck with you.
Oh, I thought he was behind.
Oh no.
Okay, well, all right. Well, I guess we can ask one of the crew then. I'll scope out a crew member, maybe the guy who was escorting me, who I don't even know the species of.
Yeah, you can see him out. He's a ball toy.
Ah,
There you go.
well, I'm just gonna go ask that guy, and don't worry, because the truth will set me free. I'm gonna walk away thinking that was a sick burn.
He's just gonna. The Zekrom guy just kind of doesn't do anything really. He's just like trying to figure out how you're here and why you're here. So yeah, newbie. I guess it's just you and that Zekrom guy. Assuming that you engage with him again, while Hope is gonna go visit the ball toy who tells you everything about the ocean.
Newbie's just gonna kind of look at the Zekrom guy and say,
Bye.
and then follow Hope.
All right, and yeah, so there's the ball toy guy, and he's like, "Wow, we barely set sail, and you're already here to ask questions. Are you feeling a bit seasick? Because there are a few remedies that I could get you before things start hurling, you know."
Oh, no, nothing like that. Oh, we're just wondering where in case of an emergency, we're wondering where the lifeboats are.
The lifeboats are stored under the captain's cabin.
And is there any way for the passengers to access those quickly, or are we even allowed to? Or
Well, in
what's
the
the rule?
event of an emergency, the captain's cabin has double doors, and he kind of gestures to it. It's kind of underneath the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
So it's on the ground level, so to speak. They're the biggest doors, and so what we do is we pull them up, we get people inside of them, and then we pull it down, and then we pull up the next one, then we send that one down, and so forth and so on. The bay for the longship docks is under the captain's cabin as well, so we only have one hanging off at a time, and then we send more out from that bay when an event like that should occur.
Oh, it's like a Pokemon candy dispenser. Is like Pokemon go in there, right?
No, it's more like you wait for us to get you inside the boat, then we lower you down to the ocean, let you drift away because it's more safe than the boat, assuming that it comes to that. Then we just get another boat, send that up to you, and so forth and so on. We are
All right.
we charge high rates not for a reason.
Well, if we crash into an iceberg, I'll be sure to be the first one in line.
Oh, I'll tell you the first thing about icebergs. You want to make sure you don't touch it with your tongue, because then you'll get stuck.
Oh, okay, I won't do that.
They say that icebergs are sharp, but they're made out of water. They melt really easily.
Aren't they really big?
They're really big, but that isn't a concern so long as you don't run into it.
Oh, well, I was more worried about the ship running into it, more or less myself.
Well, the ship doesn't hit it. You'd have to like hit a rock, basically. And last I checked, we don't run around hitting rocks even when we're inside of a vehicle.
Okay. Well, I guess I have nothing to worry about, but just want to make sure. Like, I wouldn't want to die at sea.
Yeah, that would be a tragedy.
Yeah.
They might make a really good movie out of it, though.
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
Like, I heard in Lively Town there's this Meowth that makes a lot of movies.
It'd be kind of sad, though. I'd probably want, like, a tentacle to come in and save everyone.
Oh, you've gotta be freaking kidding me!
Oh, that would be quite the twist. It would definitely keep it from being very depressing.
Yeah, I really don't like depressing stories.
Well, don't worry, because I'll make sure that your sea depression is also far away from here.
Oh, I don't have any depression right now. I'm as happy as you can be right now. You know, I'm gonna get a new experience sailing at sea. Have some of my friends here. Oh, I could, I don't mind the Zekrom guys, but I could, I just like Reshiram a lot more. I jive a little more with ideals. That's all they seem to talk about.
Oh, it's true they talk about ideals.
Yeah, I know a lot, right?
I mean, it's kind of their religion. It's like what they do.
Yeah, but
there's a lot of truth in that.
Well, the truth is a lot better because it can be applied to anything.
And then
there's more than one truth, actually. There's 4.
And then a Zubat kind of makes this sonic screech that it's time for Iris's performance, aka it's just time for the entertainment.
Oh, that's my friend.
Oh, that's very nice.
Well, not the Zubat. I mean, what he's alerting to is going to be my friend. I'm not really.
You're gonna become friends with an actress. Bold move, my friend. Bold move. I can say that might also make a great movie once, but you might want to wait until after the tentacle to kiss her.
Are you co-opting my story?
Anyway, Iris, it's time to perform. What you got?
Okay. So, question. Can I use... If I were to use hail, can I make it more localized so I don't rain hailstones on the, rest of the people watching her?
I guess so.
Okay, what I'm thinking is a sort of slower dance using, first off having the hail fall and then using Aura Veil and having a sort of slow dance as the aura wraps around her and yeah, just sort of dancing with the aura around her.
I'm like, sounds good. So,
okay.
I guess, so for the first 2 of those, you only really expend resources for that, right? Snow Warning is your ability, and then Aurora Veil is like, what? A lot of PP?
Yeah, it's like 6 PP, I believe.
Yeah, it's like 6 or 10. It's one of the 2.
So yeah, it's definitely going to be a bit of an ability guzzling thing, but it looks pretty.
That's yeah. Is she going to lead off with that, or lead off with the dance and slowly introduce them?
You know what? Actually, yeah, I think she'll start with the slow dance and then use Snow Warning to bring onto the hail and then bring in the Aura Veil at like the climax of the dance and just let it all fade.
Alright, so go ahead and roll acrobatics then to start the dance.
Okay.
And you have advantage because you prepared.
Okay.
No, you
Not
don't
that
need
it
it.
matters. I got a nat 20.
Nat 20, so because you had 0 disturbances, you didn't do any rock paper scissors. You are on point. The has gone perfectly. You're starting to mix in the hail seamlessly. Like, you like raise up your hand, you catch a hailstone and let it roll down as some more start coming down or whatever. And your first half just goes brilliantly, and now it's time for the Aurora Veil part, which will be a what's that one called? It starts with a P. Performance.
Okay, I was just about to say that would be performance.
Yeah.
Okay. And I get advantage. 25.
Very good. So the Aurora Veil comes around, and you manage to make it flow with you, behind you, not obscure you, which is the trickiest part of this maneuver. And you get it to all coincide together, and everyone is just astounded. As soon as it's over, all of the guests and some of the Templar themselves are asking for autographs, and they are just all over you.
Alright, okay. One Pokemon at a time. Well, that was kind of fun.
Yeah, the Zubat is like attempting to organize them by screaming at them, basically. just one at a time. You can't if you make a riot on the boat, you're gonna fall off. You know, that kind of thing. He's like the Chatot of this team.
Okay.
And
So yeah.
you start signing autographs. Give me a sleight of hand.
Okay. She's not as great with this, but she's still pretty decent with it.
Are you doing this for penmanship?
Yes. Wow, Iris has been well practiced with calligraphy too, apparently, because her signature is consistent. Her hand doesn't hurt by the end of it or anything like that.
I guess writing letters to your parents means that you apparently have good penmanship.
She's been assigning letters for years. This is natural. All right, and eventually the line thins out, and they like call them for lunch. You can go to the lunch too, or you can hang out with the boys, or the boys can go to lunch, whatever.
Okay, well, she's gonna approach Noopy and hope she's gonna say, "So, how was it?"
It was fantastic. Honestly, I never thought anyone could perform that well. I mean, you probably put the rest of your troop to shame, honestly.
Thanks. It's kind of a little nervous. It's been, aside from obviously the audition, this is the first time I've really had a chance to perform like I did back in the troop. It was a lot of fun. I kind of miss this sort of thing, especially now that it's not being used for like stealing or anything. It's nice to just be able to perform and make people happy.
Yeah, it was great. And I could see why you were see where you got the experience from when the members of your troop were doing their thing. But yours was a lot better.
Thanks. Thanks. I'm glad you guys were there to watch me as well.
Has my autograph like washed off yet?
The one from way back when.
Yeah.
Yeah, it disappeared in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
If you remember, I had you roll an Arcana check for that. It's because he signed you with magic. It was made to disappear like a removable tattoo.
Oh, it's like those tattoos you get when you're like 6.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really think I've seen my reflection, so I probably think it's still there.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm worried about is it's going to be kind of hard to top that. I feel really good about that first performance.
Yeah, well, you got a point. It's gonna be hard to top something like that.
Oh, well, I don't need to top it. I just need to keep them going and
Why don't you
keep having fun.
Why don't you just jump through a flaming hoop? That's always a show stealer.
I've got a plan with hoops, though. It's not actually jumping through the flaming hoop, but you'll just have to see when I decide to pull that one out.
And you're gonna set it on fire?
She's an ice type.
Yeah, that makes it all the more exciting.
Well, it'd certainly be impressive.
I'll save fire for maybe a later performance. But anyways, we should probably get some lunch. Gotta eat to build up the strength for the next performance.
Yeah, and we've got to build up strength in case we hit an iceberg.
Okay, cool. So Iris is gonna head to lunch.
Yeah, so when you have lunch, there's like there's like the table for pretty much everyone, and then there is like the cool kid table, aka the one where like the bishops hang out, and the captain and stuff, and you're invited over there, Iris.
And we're not.
And they're not.
Bye, Iris.
This episode might as well just be called Virus at this point.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, Iris is just kind of oblivious to her special treatment because she's not really the type to notice or realize something like that's happening.
And
so she's
Hope,
just going over there.
And Hope probably just doesn't even want to sit with them.
I mean, you could be surrounded by two bishops, or you could be surrounded by 20 acolytes.
Yeah. I rather. Oh, that's a good point. The acolytes are probably more annoying.
Yeah, so you probably have like 3 sitting in front of you, 1 to Newbie's right, 1 to your left.
Yeah.
And they're talking about how ideal that performance was.
No, I think she was true to herself, and that's how she managed to pull that out.
I think that she just had the ideal from the beginning. She felt it right on the inside. She was just so ideal, and she was going to make the most ideal performance possible with all of the ideal things that she had at her disposal. And she killed it, brother.
No, I think she was living her truth and being true to herself, and let the truth guide her.
I'm sure
I
that
know her.
Newbie is probably like covering his ears or something.
Yeah, Newbie's just eating his meal.
He's like, leave me alone.
Well, this is where I'm like pretending to talk to, like, I'm not engaging them. I'm like pretending to talk to Newbie. It's clearly directed at them, but
there's 2 different conversations happening, and
And Newbie's just like,
Yeah, she did good.
yeah,
he's probably like,
that's
she forgot to do her hair.
Oh my gosh, I did forget to do her hair. Oh, it could have been even better.
but that's okay. You just do it for the next one.
Yeah, I'll just have to do it for the next one.
I couldn't picture any way that it could have been a more ideal performance.
Well, I didn't do her hair.
You know, they're still talking to each other, but you just hear these things.
Well, Newbie, the truth of the matter is, I think she'll do a lot better once you fix her hair out.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I must say, this was the most ideal ship we have ever had.
I think it will. I think the ship will have a very true course to our destination.
And,
oh my!
eventually, lunch Lunch finishes up, you kind of get the gist of what the captain is going for and what the Templar are going for here. They're very impressed. They're like, this was a great deal, worth the investment, kind of a thing. You know, they're like, if you ever want to perform again, just let us know and we'll pay you next time. Like, we will pay you.
Yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind. If I ever need to send some more money home to my family, then I might take you up on that offer. This was, at least, this was only my first performance, but that was pretty fun.
There's no way this was your first performance. The
Well,
confidence and grace you had were far too stellar for a beginner.
Oh, well, okay, fair enough. It technically isn't my first performance. I just mean my first performance in a long time. Like, beyond my audition, I haven't really had a chance to perform in quite a while since I left my old theater troupe.
Well, you must have been the star of the show.
It was a lot of practice and a lot of work to get this far, and seeing the smiles on everyone's faces and hearing their cheers makes it all worth it.
Well, I have to say that is an ideal intention.
Mm-hmm.
And so lunch kind of ends, and you have time to prepare for your next performance if you want to.
Yeah, that's what she's gonna do.
And what are the other guys gonna do this time?
Are there any? Is there like any attractions or points of interest on this ship? Looking around, wandering.
So, well, I should say, how are you looking around the ship? Are you just kind of looking at the people? Are you trying to look in the cracks of the windows or something?
Oh no, I'd never do anything like that. Well, go. I guess check out the deck. See if anything's going on the deck of the ship. Front of it.
Let's see, what would this roll be? I guess it would be still perception. Yeah, give me a perception or insight.
I think my insight is exactly the same. Or no, I have +6.
Do I also make the same roll?
Oh, I'm using insight. Oh. Let's see. 12.
7.
Yeah, you see the bishops are, like, talking.
Okay. Well, I'm not too interested in the other passengers. It's a nice view. Is it a nice view, DM? This is
The view is blue, blue, and more blue. You look up, it's blue. You look to the left, it's all blue. You look to the right, it's all blue. You look down, it's wavy blue.
what you hear that. Is there?
You're
Yeah,
at that
yeah.
point where you probably can't even tell the difference between up and down. The water's just not moving all that much.
Oh, well, gravity would give me a sense of what's up and down.
I'm sure Newbie could change that if he was a Shinx right now.
But yeah. Do you have any ideas where to have fun on a ship in the middle of the ocean?
No.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too.
You kind of see one of the crew members walking around with a piece of paper.
Oh, he looks like he needs help. Let's go help him, newbie.
Well, Sure, why not? We've got nothing else to do.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, crew member with a piece of paper.
he like turns around like he was doing something wrong. He's like,
Oh,
what?
hey.
What? Oh.
Well, me and my friend Doobie here, I'm Hope. We're looking to maybe help someone. You look like you need help.
No, no, I don't need any. I don't need it. And I was just admiring this autograph I got from that superstar this morning.
Oh, she's our friend, you know.
Well, I'm sure like she's so independent.
Well, you know, I don't think we've really been independent over these last few days. I mean, we got abducted, then we like went to different planes and did stuff, and then told that was bad, and then we had these treasures that we had to keep, but then we gave back. It's so confusing. Now we're kind of like a little directionless right now, and we're looking for a way to go. And there's this yellow guy he's kind of a jerk.
That's that's very interesting. But I've got to put this away and get back to work.
What is that?
I told you it's an autograph.
Oh, right.
Yeah, yeah. And he kind of runs.
Oh,
He runs.
what a weird fellow.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
You notice that he doesn't go towards the cabins.
I think we should follow him.
Why?
Something's up with that guy.
Well, okay. I mean, doesn't look like he's hurting anyone. He's just admiring his autograph, but you know, maybe he knows where someone to help is. Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna follow him down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're kind of on like I guess it would be called the second deck. This is the one where you guys are. Most of the other inmates. This is where the cabins are.
Inmates.
The inmates. Did I say inmates?
You said
You
inmates.
said it, mate.
Oh my gosh. Where the Zekrom
Spoilers.
passengers are. Like, no. And this is also where you had lunch, kind of like at the end of this area here. And there's stairs to go down to the third floor, which you assume he went down.
Yeah, okay. I think he went down there.
Well, we haven't been down there. Maybe it'd be neat, if nothing else, to see what's down there.
Yeah, maybe they got like a hot tub or something.
I don't know about that, but, maybe.
Yeah, let's go see.
Alright, so you make your way down onto this floor, and you don't see him, but you see like a bunch of like boxes and things. Like, if this was an airplane, this is where they eat all of the people's bags.
Where did he go? Is he playing hide and seek in the boxes?
Maybe he's looking for the hot tub, too.
Well, I don't think it'd be in like a cargo room, but hey, are you in here?
Make a perception check.
Come on, this is gonna be the good one. It's gonna be the good one. That's not the good one. 11.
Do you want
Yeah.
me to make it too?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not much better.
Yeah, you You don't see him in this room.
Okay,
He
well,
just disappeared.
Well, I'm sure if he was up to something, we'll find out sooner or later.
yeah. Well, I doubt he's up to something.
We
Just
can.
quirky guy.
You know what?
Wait,
I'm
I have an idea.
What's that?
All right. By the truth of Reshiram, I'm going to use locate object on a piece of paper, roughly the size of the one he was carrying.
All right. Underneath your feet, you notice about 2,000 of them.
Oh, wow. My
Like way
Reshiram,
more than there are people on this boat.
and like I specifically made like this paper I'm looking for is like the same size as the one he had,
Yep.
and it's down below underneath my feet.
thousands of them.
Oh well, my Reshiram sense is tingling right now, and it's telling me, well, you know that paper he had?
Yeah?
There's thousands of them underneath us.
So you found out that there's a lot of paper on this ship.
Well, no, directly under us.
Oh.
Newbie
I
looks
was
down.
I was trying to hone in on like the paper he was holding, but seems like there's a lot of them under there, which is kind of weird.
Newbie looks down.
There's just wood floorboards.
Well, it's probably underneath us, whatever it is.
Maybe there's a secret door.
Let me try something.
And Newbie's gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
All right. What's that one do?
So the way Detect Thoughts works is, well, it detects thoughts. He basically he can tell if he can use Detect Thoughts to tell if there is someone in the vicinity beyond what he can see, but he can't tell exactly where they are. So if someone that he can't see is within 30 feet, he'd pick up on their thoughts.
All right. So you hear, he can't see me. He can't see me. He can't see me. He can't see me. They can't see me. They can't see me. They can't see me.
Yeah, he's here.
He's hiding.
They don't know that. They don't know that. They don't know that. They don't know that.
I do know that.
No, 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 no.
I can literally hear what you're thinking right now.
Oh, that's what you're
impossible.
doing.
That's impossible.
It's not impossible. How many times am I going to have to repeat your thoughts before you'll just show yourself?
My thoughts are my own. My thoughts are my own. My thoughts are my own.
They're not.
I
I have
wish you'd.
stolen them. They are my thoughts now.
Oh wait, sorry, I was slipped.
I was just about to say the same dang thing.
Oh no.
I wish you'd speak out loud so I could maybe join in this conversation. But if you're just like talking to newbie, I respect that.
Just stay here, I hope.
And Newbie's gonna walk down and start actually actively looking for this guy.
All right. Make an investigation check.
Oh joy, my just as bad as perception stat.
My just as bad as perception stat.
Actually, it's a little worse. Yeah, see?
You get a splinter.
Ow.
You take one
Oh,
point of damage.
Huh?
You take 1 point of damage.
Oh no, I'm scared.
It's piercing.
Oh,
I wish I
oh,
would have fur at that moment. Oh well.
ooh, getting those suckers out is really hard.
Yes.
It'll be fine.
Yes. Yes. Leave.
No.
Leave.
Not leaving.
And he's gonna walk in the opposite direction.
Well, the opposite. I'm assuming you're at the end of the area
Well, yeah,
here.
he was saying leave, so I'm assuming I was walking away from him, like a game of
No,
Basically, you're playing
hot potato.
hot and cold with the guy's thoughts is apparently what you're doing.
yeah.
I mean, if you're walking the other direction, you'll be walking towards the stairs.
Oh,
Do
okay.
can I look out for maybe a secret door or a box moving? Any movement among these boxes?
Yeah, give me investigation, and add 2 to the result.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'll just make it +1 instead of -1. Do I have any other tricks I can use to? Yeah, I don't think I do.
Oh, the guys with very terrible perception investigation are in a.
Whoa!
Oh, okay.
So because Newbie is hearing a bunch of thoughts, he is failing to hear the rattling sound under a certain floorboard, and you go to lift it up and you find that it's a bunch of floorboards that are painted to look like floorboards, but when you flip it up, it's a trap door.
Oh, look, I found them.
Oh, okay.
And Newbie walks over.
And then this is the part where he screams.
Oh, just relax.
I also
We're-
hear,
Ah!
I
No!
hear his screaming thoughts.
Oh, he's yelling. He's just straight up yelling at this point.
Oh, relax, fella. We were just looking for you, and you went and hid.
No!
Why?
You're not. No, you're not supposed to know. No one's supposed to know.
You what?
I don't know.
Newbie's still detecting his thoughts, by the way. And he says,
What are we not supposed to know?
And he's just thinking. He's just thinking potato muffins. If I keep thinking potato muffins, he can't hear me. Potato muffins.
Here, I got a little trick I can do. So I'm gonna put up my zone of truth over us all. So we're all telling the truth. It's called zone of truth, not zone of ideals, okay? So he has to make a saving throw. I believe wisdom?
All right.
Zone of truth.
Oh wow. What's your save?
14.
Oh yeah, he passed that.
No.
Okay, Newbie's just gonna try to pry deeper into his mind with detect thoughts.
Or no, it's a charisma saving throw. Sorry.
Oh, it's charisma.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that still doesn't matter. That was a good roll.
What was it?
19.
Okay.
Alright, so now it has to make a...
Newbie has to make it too, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
Newbie doesn't care.
You're just gonna let it happen.
Yeah. And now it's gotta make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And we'll see how good he is at this one. What's the save?
Not good. But I think it's more than 10.
I'm
Let's see, 8 plus, it's 12.
yeah, he passed that one too.
Okay.
Potato muffins, potato.
What are you
the
doing
spell
down here?
ends now.
He's saying it in his head out loud and in his mind right now.
Well, Newbie can't hear his mind anymore.
So, what are you doing down here? Why are there, thousands of those papers down there?
I'm like, you gonna look at the papers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Newbie
okay.
just grab a piece of paper and look at it.
It's like a Team Charm poster, and it has a Team Charm autographs on it.
Oh, would you look at that?
Are all of these Team Charm autographs?
He looks at another one.
Underneath you see a bottle with a chili pepper on it.
Oh, it's hot sauce. I'm not old enough to drink that yet.
I mean, I am, but I don't drink it.
Oh, yeah. What's all this stuff?
It's
Mr.
potato muffins.
Sorry,
Well-
we're really bored if you can't tell.
Yeah, we're looking for someone to help, but then we found you, and now we found all this stuff. Are all the papers Team Charm autographs?
Yeah,
Uh,
except for one.
oh, what's the one?
Well, it's in his hand,
Oh,
and it probably says Iris.
okay.
So you're like a collector of autographs or something?
No. Wait, yes. I'm the only one.
I don't believe you.
I'm the only one.
You're the only one.
That collects things, yes.
Oh no, there's a lot of collectors.
No. I'm the only one that collects things on the ship. No one else, just me.
Well, that's kind of unlikely.
No, it is.
Like, I knew someone who collected something as mundane as bottle caps.
I mean,
I heard you can get really strong off of those things.
Yeah, I did too. Maybe that's why you collect them.
I mean, yeah, you collect things of value. I mean, no, you collect things for sentimental value. Yes. Sentimental
Wait.
value.
These are forgeries, aren't they?
No. They're real.
Oh, you had Team Charm sign 1,000 of these papers for you?
3,000. No. I think. Of course.
Well, you must be special to them if
Yes,
They-
I
they-
am. I'm very
they did-
special. I've seen them a lot.
3,000 times.
Yes.
Ooh, it's like that's like almost a decade.
A day. I don't think that you can do more than one of these a day.
Yeah, exactly. And there's like 352 days in a year, and
Yeah, more than
Uh,
one a day. You can do
Oh,
at
so you-
least you can do at least 100.
Does
well,
Charm charge for these sorts of things?
I'm like, meanwhile, it's time for the performance.
In other words, meanwhile, this is going nowhere. Let's go back to rolls.
So, this time you come out, Iris. None of your friends are there in the crowd this time.
oh, you didn't do her hair.
Your hair has not been done either.
Wonder what those two are up to. I hope they didn't get lost or something. Okay. Anyways, for this performance, she's going to be using hoops and she's going to be going between them. But what she's going to do, she's going to have one hoop up. She's going to have another hoop 30 feet away, and basically she's going to be doing a teleportation act between the two hoops, sort of emulating Hoopa.
Oh, man.
You hear, set it on fire!
So yeah, this basically just requires a good roll on her psionic dice, so it's not going to really require too much of anything unless, well, I suppose after she teleports to the hoop, she's going to do like a Yeah, so she's going to go from one hoop, teleport to the other. She's going to grab onto it, do a flip, sort of rotate herself upside down, and then teleport to the next hoop, and then do the same thing.
Yeah, that. So I guess start using those psionic dice, and then the first roll is gonna be acrobatics.
Okay. Okay, 3. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed because I put them 30 feet apart.
All right, so you instantly start the performance by teleporting, and they all freak out. They all freak out. They're like, "What? Before she was pretty, but now she's pretty magical." That's the most ideal scenario I couldn't even think of. She's got more idealism in her brain than I do. All right, and make the acrobatics for the flip into, whatever, like whatever you do.
Yeah, she's grabbing onto the hoop. She is sort of grabbing onto it and sort of using the momentum to flip around, go upside down, and then she's going to use her psionic blade to teleport to the other hoop and do the same thing. But yeah, acrobatics, which she gets advantage on. Not that she needs it because she has plus 13, but 26.
Yeah. So it's going absolutely flawlessly once again. You're hitting the spots dead on. You're making the flips and all that.
Okay. And one more psionic teleportation. Okay, that'll get her the 30 feet she needs. She'll only use 30 feet of that, appear to the next one, and I assume you'll want another acrobatics for another flip?
Yep.
Okay. Oops. I seem to get a lot of 12 and 13s.
25.
Yeah, I mean, it goes up to 25, but still. Yep, 25.
Yeah, so once again, just absolutely the way you practiced it. You're on top of the hoop. You can see all of the attendees below. There is no Riolu. There is no burning-tailed person in the crowd either. There's no Scyther either.
Okay. Then, gonna be like, oh well. But she's not gonna let it bother her too much, and she's gonna conclude by doing one more flip and then teleporting to the ground.
Alright, make your final acrobatics check.
Okay.
Oh, 19.
Luckily, I have advantage.
Oh man. So you kind of slip while you're jumping up, but the teleportation goes just fine.
You know what? No, actually, I can't. I was just about to say I'm going to add some psionic dice to improve that, but no, I can't. Well, yeah, and once she teleports to the ground, she's going to throw her paws up. And just pretend like that was all part of the act.
Yep, and that is exactly what happens. Only one small mess up. They don't even seem to notice. They're just like, this is the best thing I've ever won in my entire life. The ones that won this trip with the Zekrom crew. The crew themselves are just kind of like, imagine how fast she could do the ropes on this ship. I'd be out of a job.
Alright, glad you all liked it. Look forward to my next performance tomorrow.
And they're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be amazing. I'm gonna be sad when I leave this boat. Normally I want to get off the boat as fast as possible, but not anymore. All right. Meanwhile, in the basement, the boat
Look,
basement.
you seem very conflicted, my friend, and I don't know about these Zekrom guys, but we have a saying back at the Heavenly Wings: the truth will set you free.
No, no,
That or
no.
we could just tell the rest of the crew what you're doing down here.
Oh, they don't know. Yeah, they didn't know. They don't know anything about me or this or
So we
you.
can tell them.
No,
I think we should tell them.
no, no, you don't.
Yeah, let's go tell them. I'm gonna go walk away.
Yeah, I'm kind of bored. Let's go do that.
And he kind of sets it on one of the boxes very carefully, the iris signature, and then he just kind of he tries to outrun you guys.
I was just kind of sauntering, walking.
Yeah, I guess he has officially. Are you gonna stop him from getting in front of you?
Yeah. Da.
All right, make an athletics check.
Oh no. I have to.
Newbie's gonna help him.
All right, you got yourself that advantage.
Even though newbie should have been the one doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. So with newbie's help, you're able to efficiently stop him from proceeding any farther.
Where are you going?
Nowhere. I
You
want some
you're
fresh air.
you're acting really weird. You're talking about muffins or something when we just want to know what you're doing. You avoid my zone of truth, and that kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, to be honest. And you have all these papers down there and some hot sauce. Like, what are you doing? Just tell us, okay? We can be your friends.
No, I don't think you can. No, no.
We're friends with this guy who committed mass murder, so I think we can be friends with you.
He
Newbie
kind
just
of
kind of.
he backs away very quickly.
Yeah,
Oh,
Newbie gives Hope this what the heck kind of look.
Well,
And
it's true.
And he
Oh, sorry, he was a mass murderer. He's not that anymore, though.
he's still like reeling back, and he's like, hey, no, I don't want to die.
We're not murderers.
Oh, we're not gonna kill you. Why would you get such a morbid idea like that?
Yeah, I mean, I punched a guy in the face once, but I wouldn't kill a guy.
He's like, no, I like my face too.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, I'm not gonna punch you in the face. Unless you're doing something bad, in which case I might punch you in the
No,
face.
no, nothing bad happening here.
Can you prove it?
Yes,
How?
because I said so.
That's not good enough. If you want to prove it, you can just submit yourself to this zone of truth thingy that he does.
Yeah, look, it's right over there. It lasts 10 minutes, and you just walk into it, and submit yourself to it, and you can tell us what's going on. Or you could stand outside of it and be honest, because we're friends now, and tell us what's going on, and maybe we can help you.
I don't know. Everything's fine. Well, I'm just tired and need to go back to my cabin.
I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder.
Understand.
I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder. I know the truth is evading you right now, my friend, and once you tell us, you will be set free. Your burdens will be unbound.
No, I don't think they will be.
Yes, they will.
I think they'll very much be bound.
No, they will not. You will be free. We all be free under the truth. And that's something those ideal guys don't understand.
He kind of looks at Newbie for help.
I want to know what you're up to too. I'm not gonna help you.
But he's crazy.
Not crazy.
I'm just devout.
I suppose you can roll intimidation, persuasion.
Persuasion. That's what I was trying to get.
Whichever you feel like doing.
Finally,
Pro's
you
like,
let
I
if you
can
want-
finally use a skill check I'm good at.
Or I'm like, I suppose Newbie could try to intimidate him.
I mean, technically, Newbie's intimidation stat is 0.
Okay, This is getting out of hand. I'm gonna add 2 luck points to that.
Well, it's only gonna be 1. Unless
Okay,
you're
Oh.
expending 4.
You're doing those rules? I thought you didn't like them, or you? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Okay, I'll add 4 luck points to that.
I'll dump 3 as well.
Alright. 18. He's like, fine, if it means I'll get out of this alive.
There you go, my friend. Let the truth set you free.
Alright, and he submits to the zone of truth.
All right. So what's going on here? What's going on down here? Why do you have all? I'm gonna just reiterate those questions I was asking.
I am selling Team Charm autographs.
And are they real?
Some of them.
Some of them.
How
Like out of
I mean, a few.
a percentile out of the 3,000 or whatever you got down there. How many of them are real?
Not a lot.
Honest business is probably what you want to go for. So maybe you should only sell the ones that are real. Because selling, someone a fake one would be. Don't you feel bad for them?
No.
'Cause they well, at least he's on. Oh,
they
wait.
want a piece of paper, and I give them a piece of paper.
Well, I think they want the authentic Team Charm autograph. Is why they're buying that piece of paper.
It is authentic.
But you just said a good percent of them are not real.
They're real. They just might not all be written by their own hand. Some of them
What do
might
you
be
mean by
my
that?
hand,
Oh,
but
but
there's still the real autograph.
no, you see, the point of an autograph is the famous person signs it. That what you're doing is forgery.
It's fine. People buy the hot sauce too.
What's with the hot sauce?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You're
But-
not gonna make like a Molotov cocktail out of that, are you?
Oh no. Only you're murderers.
I'm not a murderer.
Yeah.
And I'm already under the effective zone of truth, so you can be sure that I'm not a murderer.
Yeah, and the fact I'm casting this spell is proof enough that I'm not a murderer.
I don't know if that's true.
Okay, look, I'll walk into it. I'll succumb
I don't
to
think
it.
that's true. Okay, you look here, buddy.
I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk into the zone of truth and say, I am not a murderer.
Not a first-hand murderer.
I don't murder anyone.
Second-hand murderer.
I don't even know what that is, but I'm not a murderer.
We are not any hand murderers.
Okay. Yet. You're gonna let me
Well,
live, right?
got us there, Hope.
Well, you know, the future is uncertain unless you're that guy we fought that was trying to kill our murderer friend.
Oh shoot. You beat him within an inch of his life?
Oh no, I
Left
I
him for
appealed
dead
to
on
him.
the street. I'm out of here.
Actually, we ran away.
I'm running away.
Okay, but don't sell any more of those forgeries because that's I don't think that's very lawful.
Okay, I could still sell the hot sauce
Yeah.
in the boxes.
Just don't sell it to anyone driving, piloting the ship. I don't think that'll go well.
No, that's fine.
No, that's not
No,
fine at all.
they asked for it. They asked for it. Who am I to
Captain?
judge?
The captain wants the hot sauce?
Yes.
We should probably go talk to the captain about that. That seems irresponsible.
Yes, that is very irresponsible. Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah, stay away from the boxes.
What
What's in
boxes?
the boxes?
There's some boxes down here too.
Oh, I thought it was only hot sauce. The
Hot
the
sauce,
letters.
papers, some boxes.
What's in the boxes?
Nothing.
So if I went and looked, you wouldn't care because there's nothing in it.
He's under the zone of truth.
Oh, so
I
there's
might care. A little.
Let's look in the boxes.
well. He said there's nothing in them. So like, what could
I
he
want
be?
to look at nothing.
And Newbie goes and opens a box.
Yeah, so you make a con save.
What?
Okay, 1 second.
Am I still within 10 feet of him?
I don't know, are you?
I think I'd be.
He just went to the nearest box.
Huh.
So I'm just gonna say yes and 18.
It's like ridiculously stale smelling. It does not smell like there's anything alive in there. But definitely something that's not alive. But you don't really see like a body or anything. You just see like wads of fur. Yellow fur.
Hope, can you give me a little bit of light over here?
Oh yeah. I walk over there.
Okay.
Is he gonna run away?
He's turned around. As soon as you turned around, he turned around.
Stop him, Hope.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
Sorry.
you check out what this is. I'll go stop him.
All right. Let's have a little look-see here.
Okay, and Newbie's gonna tackle him.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
27.
Oh my gosh.
Seeing
Yeah,
like
that's not
newbie real, seeing newbie real, I'm gonna kind of plug my nostrils and look at what's in the box.
Yeah, yellow fur. Make a survival check if you want to find out what species or of plant or animal or moss or whatever it is.
Survival. That is wisdom.
Wisdom.
11.
Probably an electric type.
Gee, I wonder. Yellow electric type. What could it be?
That narrows it down so much.
Well, I think it's an electric type for in here. That's certainly not nothing, so I don't know why he was able to say that.
Because
Newbie's just kind of
I
sitting on
view it as nothing. They paid
Newbie's
so much for literally nothing. It was just wads of fur.
See, Nuvi, there is more than one truth. That's what you call a subjective truth.
Wait, so. Well, no, see, because he understood it to be the truth when it wasn't, but objectively it was. Never mind.
Yes.
So. Wait, who paid for it?
Some guys.
Why?
I don't know. I just sell this stuff. I don't ask questions. I don't know why you'd want yellow bug fur. Especially
Joltek.
sneaky. No, it's the big one. Wait, why am I telling you this? Is this truth serum?
Oh no, it's
You have that? Because if you
Truth
did, I could sell that for a lot. That would be way worth getting in trouble for.
well, I have it with me. I have this. It's not really a serum. It's more like the guiding light of Zekrom. Not Zekrom, Reshiram. We have to get off this ship.
Well, you see,
I'm starting to feel concerned about you now, Hope.
it's the truth serum just makes you say things, even if you don't want to say things. So between that and your Zekrom ring, it's all good.
It's Reshiram, actually.
Well, it's a potato muffin.
No, Zekrom Reshiram. Reshiram.
It could be Curum for all I care.
No, it is not him. How dare you say such a thing?
Okay, don't hit me. Don't hit me.
Yes, okay.
It's
What are we doing here?
Rushy room. I don't know. They just wanted me to bring it to the Mist Continent.
Okay, well, we may have to, tell on you. I know tattletaling, but if you're selling forgeries, that's no good.
I told you that the truth was bad.
No, this could set you on the right path.
Yeah, it's gonna
It'll
be your
make me
mindset.
poor.
Not going to make you. You could start an honest business. You will be rewarded by Reshiram.
Or you could join the police force in investigating forgeries.
Oh, look at that! You can apply your, shady dealings in a more productive way.
That sounds less profitable.
Oh, but it's more honest. And honesty is the best payment.
But it doesn't make me money.
Money isn't everything, my friend.
No, you're lying.
It is merely a vice that it blinds you from the
That's
truth.
not true.
It sounded an awful lot like a vice the more and more I talk to you, my friend.
An vice?
Yes.
An vice or advice?
A vice. Like it's clamping you, it's holding you in place. It's got control over you, but you need to get control over it.
Well, he looks like he was going to say something, but he can't because of the zone of truth.
See, you were about to lie there. That's no good.
He looks like he was going to say no.
Listen, just give it a try. You might end up surprised of the how much happier you'll be.
He kind of looks at Newbie and he's like, I think I'd be happier if I wasn't pinned down.
Oh yes, we all would be. But you're not only pinned down by Newbie right now, but you're pinned down by your greed.
I thought you couldn't tell lies. His name isn't Greed.
No,
Your name's
no,
not Greed, right?
no. His name's Newbie. You're being pinned down by Newbie and Greed right now.
All right, who's You're Greed then.
No, greed is this is an idea, a thing.
It's
An
abstract-
ideal?
No,
A greed ideal.
an abstract concept.
You guys and your I've been around these truthy, ideally people for too long. Can I just stay here?
Well, we're gonna have to report you because what you're doing is kind of bad.
Yeah, sorry.
Can I stay here anyway?
Well, if you want
Well-
to stay, that's fine, but once the authorities get here, they might have something else to say. But you can just take it up with them.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't judge people, but I try to help them, and I hope I would be able to. I'm able to help you, Pokemon, who I don't know the species of or the name of.
It's a Scyther.
Oh, he's a Scyther.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name?
Leo?
Well, Leo, I hope to hear you're helping the authorities with forgeries, or you have the most honest 5-star business in like newspapers or something, and then I'll be very happy that I was able to help you. But I think we missed our the performance our friend did.
I forgot to do her hair!
Yeah, I just remembered.
Oh, don't worry. You can leave me here. I promise. And then he kind of he can't speak anymore. Once
Oh.
again.
Hope, go find, like, the closest thing to a police officer on this ship.
All right.
I'll
Can
hold
you
it.
can you help me a little bit before you go?
Oh, what do you need?
Can you give the captain his hot sauce?
Well, I could talk to him about it. I don't think I'm going to give it to
No,
him
no.
because.
No, you want to give it to him.
I think that's
He's-
a very bad idea.
I
Like earlier
guarantee you, your negotiations will be a lot better.
that it seems like a very bad idea. I mean, just I think it was yesterday we were looking for escape routes in case we hit an iceberg, and Captain drinking this stuff seems like he's more likely to hit an iceberg to make us, drift at sea in a lifeboat. And I kind of don't want that. I'm under the zone of truth, so you can tell I really don't want that,
That hasn't happened yet.
but it might.
How often does
Anyway.
he drink hot sauce while he's piloting a ship?
He doesn't.
Well, there you go.
Okay, Leo, I'll take this hot sauce, and I'm gonna go find someone to report to.
Okay. He looks
All
like he's
right.
gonna say something else, but can't.
Well, yeah, you lie a lot. You might want to work on that. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm gonna march off with the hot sauce. First destination to find
Are
someone who
you
looks.
open carrying it?
No, I'm gonna shove it in my bag.
Okay.
Or no, Hope would probably carry it.
You're just open carrying this hot sauce jar. These Zekrom guys just kind of nod knowingly when they see you, and the crew members are just kind of like actually give me insight. What do the crew members think?
$14.
They don't seem to care at all.
Oh wait, I might have better than that. It'd be 16. Or no, it'd be only 16. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't care.
All right.
Like they notice and they just keep working.
Let's see. Authority.
You might
Is
find
there any?
Iris. You might see him if you're not practicing.
Actually, she wouldn't be practicing because she'll practice in the morning before the pre-lunch performance, but she probably wouldn't be practicing since it's night.
Yeah, so you probably see the familiar tail torch.
Yeah. Walking around incoherently with a bottle of hot sauce.
Yeah, he's coming up to the main deck, gonna knock on the captain's door, maybe.
There you are, newbie. There you are, Poe.
The
Where have
ship.
you and newbie been this entire time? You missed the performance.
Oh,
And-
yeah, shoot. I just remembered about that while we were interrogating, or not interrogating, that's kind of a bad word. Questioning this strange fellow who is selling fake autographs of Team Charm and perhaps you too. And he was going to sell the captain some hot sauce, which I have in my hands right now. And we're trying to find authorities because he's a pretty his lips are pretty tight and was kind of dragging out a long time. So we just want the authorities to deal with him, and I want a word with the captain. He thinks he's going to be drinking this stuff while he's driving the ship. Oh, no way, buddy.
That drinking hot sauce doesn't sound fun. Sounds like it'd turn your mouth into just a mess. I mean, I suppose it'd be neat if you want to like breathe fire. Ooh, maybe I could use the hot sauce to breathe fire in one of my acts.
Oh, how old are you?
16. Why?
Oh, sorry, you're not old enough to drink hot sauce. Well, I'm not old enough to drink hot sauce.
There's an age limit to drink hot sauce?
Oh, yeah, you have to be 18 or older.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it makes you see things.
I thought hot sauce was just supposed to be hot.
Well, rumor has it is if you like drink enough of this, you'll see a dragonite, and you chase it, but you never catch it.
That seems really weird for something that just sets your mouth on fire.
Oh yeah, it does a lot more than you think it does. But anyway, I'm trying to find is there any authority guard looking guys on the boat?
I mean, there's the Zekrom Bishop, one of them.
I ends up looking around and see him. I'm like, yeah, look for someone. That's
I mean, you could just knock on the captain's cabin.
Well, I was gonna scold him, or not really scold him, but lecture him.
There's
yeah,
no greater authority than the captain.
Yeah, let's go knock on his door. Newbie's keeping an eye on Leo. That's the guy forging autographs.
Okay.
All right, and I knock on the door.
And you hear, "Enter."
Ooh, we can enter. And I enter.
Well, I mean, you knocked on the door, so let's go in.
Yeah. I open the door and I walk in.
And Iris is following.
Oh, it's our special guest and our guest. How can I help? Oh, you have my hot sauce.
Wait. You're not going to be drinking this while you're driving the ship, right?
Not behind the wheel. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, no, definitely. And are you authorized to do that?
To do what? He kind of comes around his desk.
Well, let me start from the top. There's this Scyther guy, and he's in the I think cargo, and he has all these forgeries of Team Charm's autograph, and I think he's trying to forge your autograph. He's I want to trust him, but it just seems like he's up to no good, and he needs guidance. And unfortunately, punishment is inevitable when you do bad things, and hopefully it'll set you on the right path. And that's what I hope to do, sir. I hope to set him on the right path. And so, yeah, I'm just kind of telling on him, really.
So, yeah, where is this stuff you're talking about?
Oh, it's downstairs, 2 floors down.
Oh, I suppose the cargo is a good place.
Yeah, there's some fake floorboards he was hiding all these forgeries under.
Oh, interesting.
Don't forget
And
the
this.
fur.
Oh, yeah, there was also some fur in a box, and it smelled really bad. It was yellow. My friend Newbie said it was a garvantula.
Galvantula!
Carving.
Gavantula.
Oh, yes. That is quite peculiar.
And there was this too, and it just seems kind of weird. This guy was trying to sell this to you, but I guess if you said it's all right, I can give it to you. You certainly look old enough to drink it.
Oh, yes. I mean, who would drink hot sauce too young?
I know. I had to educate my friend here about that.
Yeah, you don't want to take it too young. Otherwise, it'll
Yeah.
melt your brain.
Yes,
He
yes,
kind of
that's
like
what
takes
to
a swig when he says that.
do. Just like the alcoholic burp that.
I don't get it. It's just hot sauce.
He just kind of sets it on the table, and he's like, "Well, you'll find there's many different kinds of hot sauce."
So, what's the best course of action to take against this site they're selling forgeries?
I mean, it's not like he can go anywhere.
Yeah, and like we're just gonna let him do it?
Well, if we were to shut down his practice, we would lose a significant amount of our income.
What?
Well, you see, he funds this operation. He gives us quite a significant margin of his income. And
But
we use it to transport people through it and make sure we can afford the best safety measures, the most beautiful boat that you can imagine, pay the crew quite handsomely, and also make sure that everything is nice and tidy and he gets his smuggle hold. It's been a win-win for us all.
that's dishonest.
It's not dishonest. We carry passengers and their cargo. He is a passenger
No,
and he
but
has cargo.
It's false advertising. You're selling autographs that aren't real.
Well, I'm not. He is.
But you're letting him.
He's a passenger. It's not my duty to arrest him.
If he's doing illegal practices on your ship, it is. I don't know much about the law, but I know that much.
Well, I mean, if you want to turn him in, you can. But you would also destroy our business, the lives of our families.
If it's a dishonest business, it has to be shut down.
Well, I'm not going to stop you because, quite honestly, we would go bankrupt trying to afford the lawyers after the practice gets shut down for the whole fiasco.
Well, you should have thought of that before you decided to let this happen.
Well, is it
This
better
whole thing
that
is-
a few of the rich people pay some of the poor people?
No. Everyone's money belongs to them.
Maybe so. But if you would rather the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, I can stop you.
That has nothing to do with this.
Come on, newbie. Nope. Come on, Hope.
I'm gonna report you guys. I'm gonna tell Team Charm if I ever see them what you're doing.
Well, we definitely can't stand up to the magnificent Team Charm.
I liked this ship until I found out it was built on lies.
There's a lot of truth built on lies.
Oh, don't try that with me, sir.
Well, I bid you a good night.
And I
But-
bid you a night.
Well, that's not very good of you.
I
Good night,
am
Captain.
good. Telling you to. Yeah, I'm gonna mumble away. Aren't you angry by this? They're gonna be selling your autograph, except it's fake.
I don't really get the whole thing, but I don't really want to argue with the captain. It didn't really seem to be going anywhere, so
But they're gonna copy your signature, and then they're gonna sell it for a ton of money.
aren't you going to tell on them, though?
Yes, I'm gonna tell on them. You're Reshiram right, I am.
Okay. So anyways, we should probably go get Newbie if he is still stuck down there.
Yeah, let's go see find Newbie and see that Leo guy.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, we're gonna go down to the cargo.
Okay, so
He went rock.
okay.
Paper. I should have known.
Oh,
I'm
looks like I
surrounded
won.
by it. I'm surrounded by paper.
And Newbie's gonna just start brushing his bug fur, I guess.
Even though it smells horrible.
Yes,
Oh man.
he needs it more.
He's like,
No, you really don't take care of your fur very well.
I don't think that it came to me like this. I decided it was best not to open the box.
Oh, I meant the bug fur that's on his body.
Oh, the scyther fur.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the Galvantula fur.
Oh.
Ah, yeah. I don't know. It's kind of nice. It's just like massaging.
Yeah, don't worry about it. This one's on the house. You're actually keeping me entertained.
And see some good things comes out of business. He tried to say something else in front of that. Actually, his honest truth's gone because he left. An honest business.
Oh, it stays there for 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah, so silent business. And that's you guys come in.
Hey, Newbie, you missed my show.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes. The captain's in on all of it. It's how this ship is funded by this guy, this liar, this deceiver, this false autograph giver.
Yeah, we'd appreciate it if you not copy Iris's autograph, because when she gets famous, she can make a lot of money off of that.
So you want me to save it like an investment?
The real one, yes, but not copy her signature. No, you're not doing that.
But it's a copy of the original. That would also gain value.
Do you not understand what a forgery is and the moral implications of
Some
doing
people
such
really like forgeries, even when they know it's a forgery. I've seen
So-
people try to buy fake Poke Dolls for lots of money.
So while Hope and him are Hope's distracting him with this conversation, Iris is going to sneak behind him and grab her autograph from him, just all sneaky like.
All right, sleight of hand.
Yeah. The rogue is finally actually doing some thieving. I'm gonna add a psionic dice to that.
All right, yeah, you take it off of one of the Galvantula fur box without any problems.
Okay, and then she's just gonna shuffle on back to Hope as if she never even left.
Oh, that's why you can't do that, all right? Forgeries are bad. When you make a forgery under someone else's name, that is not correctamundo.
What if I say Team Charm autographs for sale and Team Charm forgery autographs for sale?
That would be okay as long as you're telling the customer
Okay.
it is a forgery.
I'll do that.
You'll do that? Okay.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes, but
The
you
zone of
know,
truth is gone. Is the zone of truth still there?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He's like, I'll try that. But
Alright.
if it's not profitable, you know, yeah,
And then
might
you
switch
should find
business.
something else.
Well, can
That's
find
not
something else
forgeries.
that I used to do before.
It can't be forgeries without telling the customer it is a forgery. Forgeries are bad. You
So
understand?
I mean, you could tell them it's an authentic replica.
There you go. See, there's some more wording.
Smooth wording. Oh yeah, I'll try the smooth wording. Maybe I can
Rep-
say great for display purposes.
There you go.
There, yeah.
Yeah.
So, see, we've helped each other.
Magic
And
words.
you could fund the ship without using deceit.
Yeah, big fancy. You know, if I make them really big, they won't even know what they mean, but they'll sound cool and they'll buy it the replica anyway.
But you should put replica
Yeah.
there.
It's always
Yeah,
gonna say it's always gonna say replica,
Yeah, okay. There,
but you
yeah,
know, a
there.
bunch of fancy words, and they'll always want it. Maybe I should go
Yeah,
get myself a lexicon.
Newbie's gonna get off of him at this point.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I
Rock,
think
paper,
you learned your
scissors
lesson.
is really hard when you're in a chokehold.
It's probably
it's-
also pretty difficult when you don't really have any fingers.
Yeah,
Well,
it
you
seems like
know, we
all I
made
can
it
do is
work
paper.
out. You fold back the claw for rock, you lay it flat on the ground for paper, and then you have it vertical to the ground for scissors.
Well, we have opposable appendages where we can do that in like a second, and it's a lot easier.
So that sounds really interesting. That's pretty cool that you figure out your own way of doing rock, paper, scissors. You could
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
make some money showing that off to others.
I don't think rock, paper, scissors is very profitable.
We could become the rock paper scissors champ, and then people would be lining up to challenge you.
Oh
And then
yeah,
they'd be asking for your autograph and you could charge them for it.
yeah. Let's try that. He's
Yeah.
gonna try it with with hope.
What do I do? Roll a dice?
D3, I guess.
What does each correspond with? Rock paper scissors, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is where we go again. Ready? One, two, three. Rock, paper, scissors.
Scissor, I won.
Oh, you see, that's 2 times I lost in a row. I don't think I'm cut out for this.
Well, you could be the worst rock paper scissors.
Do people want to see the worst?
Huh? They either
Well-
want to see the best or the worst.
And I mean, you could be the worst and then become the best. People like a good underdog story.
That sounds like too much work. I'll stick with replicas.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay.
Well, try. Alright, Hope, newbie, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, stay honest. Reassurance watching.
So, a few more days passes. Iris continues her super performances, and then you guys make it to No Town, and we'll find out what happens to the captain of the ship, who is a Lipard, by the way.
Huh?
And yeah, we'll see what the fate of this intrepid crew is, and what they'll do in No Town.
A lie bird. He should be a truth bird.
Oh,
Oh no, he caught me. Alright, well, at any rate, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Yeah.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.